Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The toss to the outside. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On on the move from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Just a short pass to the tight end. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Check, check! Jackrabbit!
Give to the running back.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
Here we go! Black 24! Black 24!
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Notre Dame 0.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
Let's go. Longer.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Got it.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains.
Pound 55 feet.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick completion on the out route. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his...
Oh, look out, there he goes! He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Pollard, no...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
And a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
He'll put the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the tight end. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, South Carolina. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll try it on the ground. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Give to the single back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Just destroying his way through the field. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a grab and go for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
28, Notre Dame, 0.
The ball bounces through the end zone. Be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
The give on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with...
Pulls it in on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Wide out in motion. Going up top on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it fly on the move. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Flips it out in the flat. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Now sliding to his left. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Keep throwing that shit outside to the big
And with the
receiver.
extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
There
And
you
that
go.
one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Back to throw. It's Montgomery. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on third down. Going for the big play. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Right down the middle.
This nigga, he had turned the wrong fucking way.
The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coach...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot better.
Bam! Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. He's going to pass. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. And the defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He'll set up to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to
That's
see
that
and I got to
bitch.
start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
Third quarter with the score. South Carolina, 45. Notre Dame, 6.
First down to start the drive after the break.
29 Philly. 2-9 Terrier. Down zone.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Got room on the return. Pass to 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, wants to throw it. Still looking, on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Irish.
And good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad year. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Here comes the two-point try.
The fuck out.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the
Seen him in the
defense.
depth chart. I thought it was gonna be a black nigga. Surprised with the white nigga, so that's why I went.
Wants to go up top. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got the two-point conversion, but they are still
I go
way
to hit
behind.
stick now. I got
They
shit.
didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Good fucking tackle.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
A little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, ball's incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So they're letting it fly.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again.
Ooh, the boy coming in now.
The
Good shit.
defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Now
That nigga touchdown every fucking game. Let's go, Urkel.
touchdown, Gamecock. And the beat down
roll out a
has
little bit.
ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way.
These niggas, what the fuck wrong with them?
Keep putting up points.
Who was those? I think I ran one. Oh, you talking about the
12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
yeah.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Throw the fucking ball. Oh, this nigga trash. Oh, what the fuck? That shit, what?
In reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Oh, man, I told you I'm most dangerous when I pick playbooks, man. Y'all got to feel what I'm doing. Y'all be trying to load up.
You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backwards. This ain't high school anymore.
It'll be Sean.
When you
It'll
used
be
to be able
Sean.
to make that
Not really
play
Sean
years
fake
ago,
shit.
you're not
It'll
doing
be
it
an
here in
idea
big-time
what I want
college
to do.
football, though. Not good.
Feeling some heat. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I'm so down back. It's cool. I don't need
I'm the original ball nigga on this
Trail
bitch.
just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
I said,
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
about 2 seasons, my little 4-star linebacker is going to be higher rated than his 5-star. because of program. We breed linebackers.
Oh, I fucking missed.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Yeah, they can get it discussion. I looked up. As soon as I jumped to the screen, 31, like 7. I said, oh, God damn it. I mean, I expected it.
All over.
Notre Dame got he tell on himself. The one time you come out the shotgun, you know it's going to be back shoulder somewhere.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that.
That's all I'm right. He was
Good luck. No
what you call it? Every damn pick is a pick six. I'm like, dog, you gotta learn how to play contain. At least slow it down.
That's that bitch. There we go.
Put that motherfucking quarterback on the retain, send him 15 yards out the other way. Get him away with the returner. Every return.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Yeah.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays.
I played my game last night. Well, my defense stands for it.
Find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Fires into the end zone.
I see you, Olsen. I think Olsen gonna be a fucking stomp.
And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tackle one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score.
Good catch, boy. You gotta go get that bitch yourself.
The hands team makes a sure catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang.
Oh, this is fucking.
I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad.
Man, really trying to beat me in my own game.
Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43.
I think I figured out I've been using my receivers there. But I got two receivers.
Damn! Tell me what a fucking hit is that, son?
I got two receivers for head top, run route,
Nice job.
they can do everything, bro. They got 6'5".
Making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Yeah.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the
Are we ready? Are we ready?
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first
B
down.
formation. I don't know what's coming. B formation. I don't know what's coming.
Empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Toss. Girl, 2 yard up.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover.
White ball. Ben McKee, let's go.
Play time. I gotta start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's gonna make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through.
Gonna take a shot.
Urkel. Oh, shit.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another.
Can't be two places, dog.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
94-94.
North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton.
Damn, Emory.
This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense.
I need y'all to power drive.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. Running up to add another.
And
the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside.
Bam! Fuck! Man, this ass nigga ain't keep fucking some of that shit like that.
Started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a...
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Taking it the other way.
Shit, boy.
He was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Man, that's touchdown, son. Oh, that's touchdown.
Now on second down. Goes to the option.
Get that fucking block, I'm going. Fucking 99, I can't hold
They'd
it.
love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. It's complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh, dog, you ain't got no more users. You should be good.
One more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
First of all, I lost 3 games. Should have been close. I had to see the fuck out.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We get back to 4.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
Good shit, boy. Good shit. Nah, so I'm still trying to learn what them niggas can do, son.
Man, you been playing possum, nigga. I'm calling you out. I know what's going on.
What's up? I'm really in this bitch.